What up, Dokkanners? Part 2 of the Tanabata Transcendent Dokkan Campaign 2026 celebration is here. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything that we've got coming up so far. Let's do a Dragonstone count for bookkeeping purposes. And let's also talk about some surprisingly new rainbow tickets. A lot of people were asking about this on the live stream, and it turns out we have some extra free tickets that we didn't otherwise maybe expect. I'm not sure if the fine print talked about it, but we're going to go back and take a look. So starting with just the overall campaign breakdown. So the banner is now here for Selmax and Broly, as well as 2 other Carnival characters. In my prediction video / should you summon video, I did talk about how we might or might not necessarily get more than 3 Carnival characters. Instead of the 5 that I predicted, we instead got 4. And in my opinion, it is a pretty good banner considering the fact that it is a double rates. 4 out of the 10 characters are LRs, but not just any LRs, very good Carnival LRs. Of the 4, you would argue Broly is probably the weakest, but ironically, during the challenge events, Broly actually surprisingly was very effective. He is the Festival of Battles destroyer. If you have not completed Festival of Battles, Broly is one of the perfect units to bring on that event. He will basically solo it. And then the other guys, you know what they can do. They're spectacular. Yes, there are a lot of extra SSRs on the banner, but it's double rates. So I do think it is worth throwing in a couple of summons on the banner just to see if you can maybe manage to pull off one of these guys. Maybe not necessarily the Selmax, but if you can get Birdcoo, his defense and revival capabilities are insane. This guy, Metal Cooler, you're going to see in a couple of days, his stats are incredible. And if you are trying to assemble a movie boss team, he is going to be one of your perfect slot 1 candidates for that. So he is really, really good too. With 4 Carnival characters out of 10 and double rates, dude, I'll take those odds. So that's why I think it's worth it. I know some people don't really feel like they want to, and you don't have to because, you know, obviously we do have GDC coming up. So if you don't want to, then don't. But in my opinion, I do think it is worth a couple of summons. You could do 1 full rotation. There's no pity. It is a buy 3 get 1 free, which is actually, I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna go into all that. But anyway, yeah, you could throw some summons in there. So this is available now for 250 hours super multi discounts. Do not summon after this goes away. If you are gonna summon, do it now. Don't summon after the buy 3 get 1 free goes away, because at that point you are spending 150 stones instead of 4 summons. You're only spending 150 stones for 3 summons. So try to get the most value for your summons. Try to put a limitation on yourself. The Rising Dragon Carnival goes until August 6th. The ticket summons go until August 13th. The special ticket summon, that is the free tickets, that is available until the 5th. The 7 free tickets that you get by clearing Seriously Serious are also on a banner that is double rates. So your odds of getting, the usual like joke is if you have 7 SR tickets, you're just gonna get SRs. Go watch my Seriously Serious video. Just do it. In fact, you know what? Yeah. Watch this. And after you watch everything, just keep on watching. All right. All right. Cool. Rising Dragon Carnival packs. It was a total of about, I think, like $85 for about 65 tickets. And then there were more tickets that you got from the web store. So Dolphins. I do think that this is not a peel-off scam. This one's actually a deal because, again, double rates. This would be an opportunity to spend some money to get tickets to summon without burning some stones. You are only getting 5-unit multis, but hey, double rates. So you might be able to get something from it. So I do think for Dolphins, this is worth it. I don't ever really say that. So this is one of those rare situations where I am going to say it, honestly. All right, so we have more missions. Part 2 for the Transcendent Dokkan special missions. We'll come back to, actually, no, let's just talk about it right now. So the surprise coming out of this is that we have additional rainbow tickets. We had 14 rainbow tickets available in part 1. That was meant for the Tanabata banner, the banner that featured the, where did we go to summons? Banners. That featured, what, 18 characters? Yeah, all in one, but you could get coins leading towards Beast Gohan's purchase. You had Daima Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, both of those guys. Yeah, so we have more tickets for this. You are able to get another 14 tickets for the part 2 missions. So clear the first board and then go into the second and get those. You have until the 29th of July, so you still got over 2 weeks to get these done. So this was part 1, and then let's take a look at the part 2 now that we've got here. Clear Legends of Tomorrow 3 times, consume 300 stamina, win any Extreme Z battle. This is going to be doable. You don't even have to go out of your way to do this. We're going to be getting EZAs in like a day and a half, 2 days, so this will be easy. Clear stage 2 of Climax Battle, and Mystery. We don't know what this is, but due to the power of data mining, we do know. So here, unlock Animation Scorching. Question. Clear original battle ID 9900120. Okay, so we don't know what this is. We're gonna get some sort of a brand new event next week probably, and that is when that will be revealed. Dokkan Frontier, the ID can be interpreted like this. Oh, 99 extra series, 001 Red Ribbon Edition, episode 2, page 2, battle 2. Oh, okay, so it's Dokkan Frontier. So there will be some new mission in Dokkan Frontier next week, or maybe in a couple of days, where we'll have to go in and get it done. Interesting. Dokkan Frontier, this newest iteration of Dokkan Frontier, I gotta say, has been pretty sweet. Go watch my run through of it. It is far more forgiving because you can run any team that you want, but that does mean that the enemies are a little bit more robust, but still, it's not an impossible challenge. So this is the start of the next step in terms of Frontier's evolution. They got the feedback loud and clear. They made the mistake of giving us a limited category, so now the floor is wide open for anybody, and they're going to start to fine-tune the experience. But for now, we're still going to get to enjoy this. So whatever we get for it, it shouldn't be that difficult. But when that happens, we'll get those remaining 2 tickets. So if you want, in the meantime, do everything else, and you will just be missing those 2. When it comes to the rainbow tickets, I don't believe, I forgot already. I don't think it matters. Does it matter? I think you're just doing... Are you getting a multi? I don't think there's a GSSR. I think you're just throwing extra tickets in there. Yep. Use 7 Transcendent Campaign summon tickets to perform a multi-summon to recruit 7 characters. Unlike the double rates Rising Dragon Carnival, this is in fact the 7 SR ticket joke sort of thing. But hey, you're casting a pretty wide net because you've got 18 SSRs. So maybe you don't necessarily pick up one of these guys. Maybe get some random Diamond in the Rough UI Goku Super EZA. Maybe the Rainbow Orb Changing Assist God for GT Heroes in Tech Pan. Maybe you get another Stacking Extraordinaire, albeit sort of a simpler one. This guy. Maybe, okay. Everybody's great except for these 3. So 15 out of the 18. This is 18, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8, 16, 18. So yeah, 3 out of the 18. So 15 out of 18 is good, or will be good. And then 3 of them, meh. Okay, so this is still nice. And more tickets means more opportunities to summon for it. We take those. 14 more tickets. So get her done. EX missions. So clear the stage seriously serious once, so you can get the 7 tickets to summon on the double raids Broly banner. Definitely do that. Watch my video if you guys want to see it done with no new units. I got all the missions done with no new units. And we got Pettan. So extra stones that you can get not only from just doing the missions, but also from buying them in the Baba shop itself. Little thing on Pettan, they have recently made some changes where Pettan is far more forgiving and a lot more lenient than it used to be. It was a very annoying thing, still is, kind of sucks, but they've definitely made it a lot more manageable. So you basically run through as many Pettan fights as possible, collect these Baba stickers, as long as you choose Baba sticker as the reward, and you just keep on throwing these stickers back in. Ideally, if you're able to form a collection, just for, for collection purposes, that would be probably the best way to experience it. But if you don't care about experiencing, you just care about results, well, just throw in whatever you want. Normally, when it comes to this, like, I don't really have a concrete explanation other than correlation is the most important. So if you're fighting Kid Goku, then bring an enemy character from Dragon Ball that would correlate. Maybe Mercenary Tao or something like that. High correlation, using the opposite types, that sort of thing is what's going to give you a higher chance at getting the newer drops on whatever set you are working on. But if you don't ultimately care about all this stuff, it's fine. Just do whatever missions you possibly can and get those Baba stickers. So for me, let's throw a Mercenary Tao in there. This is what I just do. I just throw a bunch of random crap in there. We'll do the same thing down here. All right. Okay, done. But because I'm very diligent about it, I have everything maxed out. Okay, so with those Baba stickers, check this out. In the Baba shop, we can go in here and we can buy Dragon Stones. Look at that. We can buy, oh, it's only 5. It's only 5 dragon stones, but hey, at least there's a purpose. You can also get rainbow link keys, link skill orbs, medium link skill orbs. You can also get some small ones. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend any of these further down the list. These blue keys, I would actually say are pretty good because they will give you access to the Grand Elder Guru event once per day. And then if you really wanted to, you could spend some of these to buy like randomly. Let's say you have everything except for one card in a particular set. You are missing that one rainbow card. If you randomly draw on this, you could potentially get it. That is another way to help complete the collection. Okay, we'll come back to this later. So let's continue in the little breakdown here. Both the Metal Cooler and the AGL Super Saiyans are on the same event. So the weakness for this is Movie Heroes. That will be happening tomorrow night. Actually, I don't know when I'm dropping this video. That will be happening on the 15th, 10 p.m. PDT, 5 hours after that day's reset. I will go live for this. We will get the easy A's done and we will test them out together. It'll be a good time. I am very excited for both of these, especially Metal Cooler. Climax Battle is here. This will be here until the 29th. This looks like it's going away. So that's cool. Thank you, Dokkan, for that. Okay, whatever. All Out Seriously Serious, permanently available starting from yesterday or whenever, you know, day before. And then we got Dokkan Special Day. We might already have been in this or we're going through it by the time you're watching this video, but another 10 free stones. Most importantly, access to the Chamber of Secrets to grind a ton of rank and to grind a ton of links on whatever new characters that you might have pulled, especially during the double rate span. It's not just about the new characters. Maybe you got a bunch of unfeatured random SSRs that could also use some link leveling. You want to get those pesky big bad bosses up to level 10. Legends of Tomorrow made a video breaking down all the expenses here. I would say probably it takes about 2 to 3 hours tops to get everything inside the Baba shop if you've got the maximum drop rate. So check out that video on the full breakdown. If you don't care about getting everything, at least go for the dragon stones. You can get 20 dragon stones in there. So we're going to include that in the counting for this part 2. And then everything else here. Oh wait, what? Oh, Baba shop update, not a new Clash. Baba shop update in Clash, so you can now buy Lude. I did a video checking out what he does in terms of synergy. He's garbage. He does not link very well with anybody, but the thing is, he doesn't need to. He's actually a surprisingly effective plug and play tank in artificial life form. So do check out the showcase to see how he is. Judge for yourself based on my video, other creators' videos. Ask around some of your buddies, see how they're using the character, if at all. And if it seems like it could be worth it, you might want to pick him up. I was before the video finished, I was kind of saying Garlic Jr. might actually be the best Battlefield shop pickup, but because Metal Cooler leads Artificial Lifeforms, Terrifying Conquerors, and because this Lude actually fits very well in that team in terms of just a tank, a rear guard tank, a slot 1 tank for the first 5 turns, he actually could be very pivotal. There are 2 prices. The first one, for one copy, you can spend 400,000 Battlefield memory. The rest are at 620. You don't have to necessarily get more than one. Just the 1 copy is actually good. So if you're missing pieces on Metal Cooler, Loot can help with that. And we have a new inventory update in the Whis shop, the Skill Orb shop. Let's go ahead and buy that actually in this video. If you are not someone who is, you know, a psychopath like me and farms out the Whis event religiously every single day, then this is going to be something that you should at least go for. You can get some nice level 4 combo skill orbs with critical and additional. You still need to spend tickets that you get from the Whis event, but look at how much I have versus what you probably have. I run the event all the time. This isn't worth it for me. If you don't do the Whis event ad nauseum, then this is definitely worth it for you. You can get some nice stat buffing in the medium silver slot, and you have some nice bronze equips. I would say bronze are the best. So pick those up. All right, so that clears that out. Iraqi, going back here. Elder Kai, and that's it. Okay, so that is everything so far in part 2. So we're gonna go ahead and do a Dragonstone count, and then that'll wrap up this video, starting with the login. So this is gonna be going on from now until the end of the celebration, which is basically the 28th, so that's 15 days, right? So we'll say 15 times 2 is 30. Wait, no, 15, yeah, 15 times 2 is 30. Special missions for part 2, went ahead and did a count. It is 12 Dragon Stones. EX mission gives us 3. Pettan gives us 11. The Easy A, since they're both joint on the same same event, that's going to be 33. Climax Battle gives us 18. All Out Seriously Serious gives us 11. Special Day gives us 10. Legends of Tomorrow, you can farm out 20 by buying that from the Baba shop. You would also get 2 more from clearing it for the first time, but that's only for newer players, so we're not going to count that, but you can count it if you want. There's nothing there. This doesn't have anything new, and whoops, that's about it. So in this first half of part 2 of the Tanabata celebration, our total comes to 148 dragon stones. There could be maybe a top grossing at some point that could also add to it, but I'm not going to account for all that stuff right now. So let's go ahead and round down from 148. Let's go ahead and round down to over 125, 130, I don't know. Over 125 dragon stones are available so far in this first chunk of part 2. There's also some social media thing where you can get up to maybe 30 stones if you get lucky, between 1 and 30. So I'm not going to count that one, but there's also that. And I think that's about it. So that's fine. That's enough of a breakdown for this one. But yeah, make sure you guys do everything and get all those stones, because I know some people have not, they're just not going to summon. And if you're not summoning, all hands on deck for saving up. I have a feeling we are going to be getting some sort of a world tournament between the end of this Tanabata and the start of GDC. We do have at least one filler celebration coming up. That's the perfect opportunity to get one more world tournament in there. So that's another 50. I'm not going to count that in this one, but I'm just throwing that out there. So stockpile, get ready, save up, because good things are coming very, very soon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments, if you added 125 to your stone count right now, what does that bring your total to? Did you summon? How did your summons go? Are you planning on summoning more? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.